All right, so start on your back, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees open wide. And you can keep both arms by your sides or bring one hand to your heart, the other to your belly. Take a big inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. Take a couple more breaths just like that. Melting into your mat. And then seal your lips, breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Take 2 more breaths here. And then bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs and bring your feet to mat with distance apart. And then spread your arms wide in a T. Let your knees fall over to the left, just a gentle twist. Complete the twist by gazing right. And come through center. Let your knees fall to the right. Gaze left. And bring your knees back to center. And knock your knees together in an A-frame position. So your toes point slightly in, knees out. And then send your left leg long. Tuck your right knee into your chest and come into a half happy baby pose. So reach up for the inside or outside of your foot, or you can grab for the back of your thigh and just pull your knee closer to your mat on your right side. You can move it around. Maybe straighten your right leg. And then switch out your legs, send your right leg long, bend your left knee, find half happy baby pose, grabbing for your left foot or behind your left thigh. And then bring both knees into your chest. Rock a couple times along your spine, move through a seated position, and then come to tabletop. So tabletop, stack your wrists under your shoulders, knees under hips, and then actually bring your left foot out to the side so your left heel is in line with your left hip. And I'm going to face you guys so you can see my foot. And press the pinky toe edge of your left foot into your mat. And then we're going to take some cat and cow poses here. It's going to feel a little bit awkward, but it'll really get into those hips. So inhale for cow pose, drop your belly, send your tailbone and gaze high. Feel the stretch through your inner thigh. Exhale, cat pose. This one's a little bit easier. Really press the space between your shoulder blades up to the ceiling. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. 2 more times through. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. And then switch out your legs. Send your right leg off to the side. Really press into your mat with the pinky toe side of your right foot or into the floor. And then inhale, find a cow pose. Send your hips back. Try to lift your tailbone and your chest and your gaze. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. 2 more times. And then find a neutral spine and tabletop. Bring both knees back under your hips. And then tuck your toes. Find bear pose. Just hover your knees a couple inches off of your mat. Really engage your core. Press the mat away from you. Engaging those shoulders. Squeeze your belly button towards your spine. And then step your feet back a couple inches. Find downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. And then take any movement you need here. Shift your weight from one foot to the other. Check in with your hands. Make sure that your fingers are spread nice and wide. You're really pressing into your mat with your index finger and your thumb. And then send your tailbone a little bit higher as you press your chest a little bit closer to your feet. It's okay if your knees are slightly bent. And then press your heels a little bit closer to your mat. Maybe straighten out your legs a little bit. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Bring your feet to hip width distance apart, bend your knees. Bring your torso under your thighs. And then you can let your hands hang heavy or interlace your pinkies into opposite elbow crease. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe shake your head yes and no. Option to sway side to side. Maybe straighten one leg then the other. Then release your fingertips towards your mat. Toe heel your feet together. Bring your big toes to touch. Slight space between your heels. Bend your knees. Slowly roll up to standing. Exhale, standing at attention. Bring your hands together at heart center. Close your eyes. Pull your shoulder blades together and down your back. Take a big inhale through your nose. Side out. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands above your head, palms facing inward. And then find a steeple grip overhead. So interlace your fingers, leaving just your index fingers free. Inhale, find length. Exhale, side body stretch. Send your fingers over towards the left. Hips go right. So you want to keep your shoulders pretty square forward. So your left shoulder might pop back a little bit. You want to roll it under so it's in line with your right. And then press your right hip, or press your hips right. And then inhale to center. Exhale, side body stretch, other side. Really press your hips to the left. And then check in with your shoulders. Make sure your right shoulder is in line with your left. Inhale to center. Exhale, forward fold. Find an active forward fold. So you want straighter legs than ragdoll pose. You can grab from behind your ankles or your legs to pull your torso a little bit closer to your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a flat back, gaze towards the top of your mat, weight in your toes. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Shift a couple inches forward, lower no more than halfway down. Elbows are in towards your rib cage. Inhale, up dog, flip to the tops of your feet. Shine your chest forward. Exhale, down dog. All right, that's our sun A. We're gonna flow 2 more times. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale to center. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here, big breath in through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, sit your hips low, arms up by your ears. Peek down, make sure that you can see all 10 toes over your knees. Inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Bring your arms back behind you. Squeeze your pinkies towards one another. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left knee up. Your left knee is in line with your left hip. And then exhale, find standing figure 4. So bring your left ankle to your right knee, sit your hips low. Find a nice stretch through the outside of your left glute and quad. One more breath here. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, low lunge. Send your left leg back. Bring your hands to your mat to frame your right foot. Find that low lunge position. Inhale, up to high crescent lunge. Lift your arms up by your ears. Really bend into your front knee. Come onto the ball of your back foot. And then engage that back leg as much as you can. Tuck your tailbone to find a nice stretch through your left hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, flip your back heel down so your back foot's parallel to the back of your mat. Really bend into your front knee, gaze over right fingertips. And then use your core to first shift your hips as far as they go towards the long edge of your mat without forcing them too much. Then use your core to rotate your shoulders so your shoulders are square with the long edge of your mat. Nice. Inhale, reverse triangle pose. Straighten your front leg, reach up and back with your right arm. One more inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, right knee lifts this time. Right knee is in line with your right hip. And then exhale, find figure four. So right ankle comes to your left knee. Sit your hips back, really bend into that left leg. And keep your right foot flexed. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, low lunge. Send your right leg back, frame your front foot with your hands. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lift your arms up. Really bend into your left knee. And then come onto the ball of your back foot. And then straighten your back leg as much as you can. Tuck your tailbone. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Rebend into that front knee. And then rotate your hips as far as they'll go towards that long edge of your mat. Use your core to rotate your shoulders to square the long edge of your mat. One more breath here. Inhale, reverse triangle pose, straighten your front leg. Reach up and back with left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, we flow. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, left knee lifts. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. Breathe in through your nose. Let some heat go through your mouth. All right, we're going to do one more time through with a couple of add-ons. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, left knee lifts. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, airplane pose. Swing your back leg behind you. Work to parallel your left leg and your torso with your mat. Find those airplane arms, squeezing your pinkies towards one another, excuse me. And find something unmoving to gaze at to help with balance. And then we'll land in high crescent lunge with airplane arms. Nice. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach forward with right fingertips. And then bring your right hand down, left arm reaches high. You want to stay lengthened through both sides of your body so your core is still engaged here to keep you lifted. And then try to rotate or roll your right hip underneath your left hip. And you can gaze towards your right big toe or up towards your left hand. Slowly come back up. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend back into your front knee. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, move to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your right knee. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane pose. Swing your right leg back. Work to parallel your torso and your right leg with your mat. And then airplane arms, squeeze those pinkies towards one another. Keep your chest lifted. And then we'll land in high crescent lunge with airplane arms. Nice. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach forward. Then bring that left hand down, right arm reaches high. Your core is still engaged here. Roll your left hip underneath your right hip. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, come down, have a seat on your mat. Grab some water. All right, we'll do a little core work. Come onto your back and find Supta Baddha Konasana, that pose that we started class in. So press the soles of your feet together. Interlace your hands behind your head. And then bring your awareness to your low back. So you want your entire spine, especially your low back, pressed into your mat. To really engage your core. And inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your chest up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And then continue at your own pace, just little crunches. Keep your gaze up towards the ceiling, elbows wide. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring both legs up. And then you're going to bring your arms by your sides and lift your chest up. So your chest is lifted, core is engaged, and then you're going to lower one leg and then the other. Really focusing on keeping that belly tight, squeezing your belly button towards your spine. You can take it as fast or as slow as you want. And if there's any pain in your neck, rest your head down on your mat. Do 2 more on each side. 1 more. All right, rest on your back. Bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side. And then grab behind your thighs, roll up for boat pose. Boat pose, find your sits bones. Send your weight back, feel your toes come light. Maybe they lift up off of your mat. Option to keep your hands where they are or bring them to your sides. Keep your chest nice and open. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Move through chaturanga, hang out in upward facing dog to stretch out your core. And then option to find that a passive upward facing dog, just letting your thighs fall to your mat. Really stretch out your abs. And then downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, step it through to low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Keep your left hand planted, Reach your right arm up. Option to come down to your back knee. And then come back to low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Then bring your toes in, heels out. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. In from your hips, bring your hands to your mat. You can grab for the outsides of your ankles or feet. And then do whatever feels good for you here. So you can play around with shifting your weight forward into your toes. You can take a more passive wide-legged forward fold. Just let your head hang. And inhale, halfway lift right here. Just bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. And then find runner's lunge. So walk your right toe up and out on your mat, and then drop to your back knee. Option to stay on your palms or come down to your forearms and relax your neck. And then option for cat grabs its tail, a little quad stretch. So you can come onto your left hand, bend your your left leg, reach back with your right hand and grab for your left foot. And then bring both palms back to your mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right hand down, lift your left hand high. Option to come to your back knee. And then come back to low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Spin around. And exhale, wide-legged forward fold, second set. If you want, you can take a bind at your low back for this second wide-legged forward fold. Get a nice shoulder rinse. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. And come into runner's lunge. So walk that left foot up and out on your mat. Drop to your back knee. And then option to come to your forearms. And if you did so on the other side, find cat grab the tail on this side. That quad stretch to reach back with your left hand for your right foot. And then replace both hands on your mat. Step back to down dog. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Set up for baby cobra pose. Squeeze your legs together. Press the tops of your feet into your mat. Little to no weight in your hands. Inhale, peel your chest up away from your mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. One more round of breath. And release. Bring your left or right ear to your mat. Engage to one side. And then bring your chin back to center. Set up for another round of baby cobra pose. And we're going to flow a little bit. So on your inhale, lift your chest up, and exhale, lower. So we're just going to go through 4 times. So inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Bring your other ear to your mat. And option to bend your knees. Windshield wiper your feet back and forth. And let your feet fall to your mat. And then press up to a seated position. Swing your feet around in front of you. We'll just take a quick seated forward fold. The legs are long. Inhale your hands high. Exhale, seated forward fold. So grab for whatever is accessible. Grab for your ankles, your knees, your toes. And find a passive forward fold. So relax your head and your neck. All right, come back upright. And then we're going to do a cow-faced pose. So you want to find a seat, and then we'll put our left leg on the bottom first. So left leg is on the bottom, and the goal is to stack your knees over one another. So you're going to cross your right leg over your left leg and work your feet out to the side, and then try to stack your right knee on top of your left knee. And the goal is to keep both sits bones on your mat. And then sit up nice and tall. And then if you need more of a stretch, you can fold forward over your legs, or just stay where you are, sitting up nice and tall. Two more rounds of breath here. And unwind. Shake out your legs and then we'll do the other side. So bring your right leg to the bottom, work your left leg on top, and then try to stack your left knee over your right knee. And then sit up nice and tall. And if you need more of a stretch, walk your hands forward. A few more rounds of breath here. And unwind. And then come onto your back. So bring both knees into your chest. Find happy baby pose. Reach up for the insides or outsides of your feet. And then use your arms, pull your knees closer to your mat. Maybe straighten one leg then the other or both. And then bring your knees back into your chest. And supine twist. Take whatever supine twist you want, but I'll cue for figure 4, or for eagle legs rather. So eagle legs, just cross your right knee over your left knee and let your knees fall to the left. Complete the twist by breathing right. And come back through center, switch out your legs. Eagle legs on this side, cross your left knee over your right knee, and then let your legs fall to the right. And then complete the twist by gazing left. Then come back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Find a ball pose. So tuck your chin, bring your forehead towards your knees. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Send your legs long. Relax your arms by your sides. Close your eyes. We'll be here for just a couple breaths. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana, but if you're ready to move on, begin to deepen your breath. And begin to bring movement back to your body. And over the next 4 breaths or so, make your way to a comfortable seated position. And sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands together at heart center. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. Bring your hands to third eye center, the space between your eyebrows, and bow forward. Namaste. Okay, thank you guys.